Good morning to the loyal Zicarios watching. Welcome. We are crafting a Mathil sword, showing you the step-by-step process of what it took to create one of those cast on crit spell-based two-handed exquisite blades. First of all, I qualityed it to 30. I crafted some quality onto it to make it easier to link and socket. For those that don't know, at the time we're recording, fuses are something like crazy, like 450 for an exalt. It costs 300. It costs 3 exalts to buy the base already 6 linked, and I figured, well, with 1,500 fuses you could buy a 6 link with 48 quality, 42 quality on the base, and 1,500 fuses to gamble. I'm definitely going to get it before 1,500, considering all of my 6 links this league have come in about 100. I thought maybe even if it takes 1,000 I'm still in profit, so I decided to link it myself. And well, as you can see, the chimeric bite exquisite blade is just eating currency. In the end, I think we used 5 plus exalts worth of fuses, so it's got to be 2,000 plus 2,500 fuses we ended up using. So as you can see, my facial reaction is just like, I'm playing at 5 in the morning. I've been editing. I've been up all night trying to make daily videos, and I thought I'll just finish this craft. I'll craft an exquisite blade. Let me just link it, and then we'll craft it tomorrow. And it just wouldn't link, so it just would not link. Nothing I was doing was linking it, even with all the quality. I even considered taking off the quality. I was like, maybe it's cursed it. So for those that don't know, the Mathil sword, yeah, it's for the whole you spin, you're cycloning, you're critting, and when you critting, you're releasing your spells in the socketed gems, and you're going to have hits can't be evaded, you're going to have spell damage, chaos as non-chaos, or non-chaos as chaos, should I say. And this was the process of crafting the sword in its entirety. I hope you're enjoying the daily videos. I've probably got 1 or 2 more in me before I burn out, but 1 or 2 really good ones hopefully coming up. A big one which involves buying fossils, and if anybody knows about buying fossils, it's going to take a long ass time to buy the fossils and the resonators, and it's going to be a pain, but hopefully you stick with me and you enjoy it. So the colours we're going for are 3 blue, 3 green, because those are the gems that are needed to crit and release, and you release the gems when you've crit, or should I say, you know, you cast when you crit. And I figured 3 blue, 3 green wouldn't be that difficult. I even rolled on it with an alteration, reduced requirements, and maybe, I think in hindsight, I probably should have been going with 3 green or 2 green. But the for each calculator, if you go on Google and type in for each calculator, it told me 1 blue socket was best, 2 blue sockets was second best, so I was alternating between the 2 to try and get 3 blue, 3 green. And before we'd even begin crafting, we were already at quite a large loss. So you could buy this base, eye level 80 with 3 blues, 3 greens, just blue on its own, a magic base for 3 exalts. I've already spent 5 exalts linking it. I've spent probably almost an exalt in chromes trying to chrome the damn thing. I think at one point I tried different techniques. I tried getting rid of reduced requirements. I tried, yeah, you know, I tried all different types of things, and it just wasn't linking. And I was just sat there like, is it really this difficult to chrome? Maybe I was doing something wrong, but I don't remember young Mathil explaining in his guide that this sword is incredibly hard to chrome. I just thought I'd chrome it super easy, but apparently not. I know 3 blues is going to be kind of difficult on a dexterity base, but honestly, I probably should have just gone for 3 blue for 100 chromes. I think that would be my advice next time, is don't roll reduced requirements, just pay 100C for 3 blues, and you're probably going to get it in like a few clicks. paying for 1 blue and trying to get 3 blues and 3 greens just seemed impossible. So you may ask, why am I crafting this sword? Well, I just wanted to craft a couple of things this league before I was done. I've created a claw, an amulet, and I did want to make something different that maybe I'll look back in a little bit of time and think, you know what, I'm pretty glad I bought that. Maybe the crafting bench gets changed or something and you can't make this anymore, which is always a possibility. However, I would not recommend crafting because you think something might go legacy. That would be a really stupid thing to do. This was mainly because I just wanted to craft it, and it gives me something to do, and I really have enjoyed crafting this league. Having all of the mods unlocked, well, relatively speaking, having most of the mods unlocked through just your own gameplay and being able to actually craft is just such a huge quality of life. For a long time I've always tried to craft in standard, and every time I hit something good I can't do anything with it because I don't have prefixes, can't be changed because I didn't level Haku to level 8, or I couldn't do multi-mod, and I always have to ask my friend, oh, could you sign in, I might craft this. And honestly, like when he's playing a different game or he's just doing something, like you're not going to log into standard and just, you know what I mean, it just becomes awkward. Or then you have to hand it across to somebody, which becomes like, do I really want to do that? Not really. So being able to just craft things on your own is great. Now, people have been saying recently that multi-modding is kind of broken, but honestly I don't think it is. The process is just exactly the same. What they're saying is if you multi-mod something, it's just too easy. Well, you still have to actually create the item. You still have to farm to get the multi-mod and all sorts of stuff. And honestly, I think crafting's in a really good spot. A multi-modded item's going to be really good, but obviously if you commit to something better, like a mirror-worthy item, or even like 3 mods, and then you craft, like it's just going to be better. Like multi-mod's just a nice way to spend a good chunk of currency, but then be able to finish it off with a nice thing rather than just be stuck with like a it's okay but I'm not sure, you know. Multi-mod just rounds it off. So I'm rolling. I've spent 2,000 alterations right now. We started with a block of 2,000. We've spent about 2,050, and the process to get this is I'm trying to look for that exact mod. Cast on critical strike with double damage. So my process for getting that was every time I got cast on crit, I would augment and then regal. If the regal hit double damage, I would then try and annul, and then I could multi-mod. Or I would get double damage, augment, and then regal. And if it got cast on crit, you could then annul, and then you would have your item. Instead, it landed after 2,000 just on the alteration. So as a magic item, you can then take it into the bench and imprint it. Once you've created your imprint, it's basically an undo button. So you now have an undo button, so you have a free shot at the regal, and if your annul's bad, you can redo it. So your item, basically you're seeing in the inventory there, is just a blue item. You take it out and you have an imprint. What you can then do is regal it. You hope the regal obviously lands something better than something you can multi-mod. So you're looking for some crazy, you know, mod. If the regal bricks or the regal isn't the right thing, like here, damage with poison is completely useless. You try and annul. So you annul it, and this time I annulled off the important double damage roll. So you then go to your imprint, and it's basically an undo button. So you put the imprint on the item. It's a rare. Once you've got your imprint and used it on the item, it goes back to being a magic item, and you're good to go. So you then have another shot. So you then buy a thing called a chimeral, I think it is, and then you do the same process. You imprint it, you get your imprint, you regal. This time I got fire res, which in a weird way I was like, do I keep that? And I was like, wait, what am I talking about? Annul. This time I actually landed the annul, so it was 2 attempts, and then you just multi-mod it out, and that is the final product. Obviously, you're going to have a very good weapon right there. That is looking pretty damn clean. But you can always make better. Multi-mod is just a nice simple way to round it out. So I was very pleased with the craft. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. We'll catch you tomorrow. I'm now going to have to sit and buy a whole heap ton of fossils. I will see you later on. Be sure to check the description or the comment section and leave a comment and thumbs up, as it keeps me motivated. Otherwise, there's no point. You know, we've got to stay motivated. We've got to stay on the ball. Hopefully you're enjoying the videos. If you are, show some love in the comments with likes and stuff. I'll catch you